All right, so not to take too much time, but so what has happened is all of these lights, the lights that were being used before, they're all no longer being used at all, and might as well get deleted. So, but I'll keep them there just for, it's going to be a good way of a reminder of not to use so many lights. I'm only using these lights now, this light here and this spotlight for that. Now, the now what's happening is I balance the static and dynamic, and I'm using, oh yeah, let me fix this real quick. And I'm now using the the light baking system to utilize the emissions, to go on ahead and kick back some light, pretty much, instead of me just using all those blown out lights. And so now, if you really look closer and everything, it's just really more realistic, like it would look inside somewhere where you would actually be. The ambient occlusion there, as you can see, is all there on all sides, all the way around on the ground. Some of these things are static shadowers, and some not. But for sure, definitely. Oh yeah, and another thing that was updated, we are gonna go ahead and show you, and that's gonna be our. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the light probe. So there's no longer really a group. It's just one light probe now. Put on gizmos. That made things much better too. It just everything is so much more even and so much more essentially realistic with that right there. So that also helps the reflection probe and the uh, the baking in of the lights, everything like that. I mean, it all contributes. The contributing to global illumination. That's what I've been forgetting to say. Let's get off of that. So that's really what ultimately helps with that being able to work is contribute that to global illumination right there. That should be a static shadow caster because it's not really doing anything. Perhaps, maybe, maybe not. You know, I feel that it should be a static shadow caster because it's a inanimate object that's not moving, other than of course the light itself. But the physical object itself is definitely that. So some of these things I still need to fix to make it even more performant. See, as you could see, I won't bother with all of that, but I will go on ahead and I will begin that process of making sure everything that does need to be a static shadow caster. We'll make it a static shadow caster. All right. Anyway, so overall, it's just more evened out, more realistic. Even the shadow on that looks more realistic where it's sticking out more, and that's exactly how I look up on mine right now in my room, and that's what it looks like. Okay. So yeah, this is just walking around here with it not being on play. Let's press play. And you can go on ahead and
I got the dust. Do a quick walk around, then I'll do a first person walk around. That'll be it. Shadows, things of that nature are happening. It just looks so much more fluid, so much more realistic. There's no getting around it. Reflectivity on the fish tank is exactly what I wanted. I mean, yeah. It's not perfect, but I would say it's definitely even better now, for sure. Now this sword here, this sword is just a darker sword, so it doesn't really have that much oomph. But that's just, for me, oh, that's beautiful. That right there, oh, beautiful. liking the liking that. Liking what I did here. Hey, give me pointers, give me advice, everything like that. I'll take it. And you know what? That's how we got to a better point. Sure. Oh man. Alright, let's go ahead and maximize play and just walk around with the guy. It'll be a first person character right there. Tone that spotlight down a bit, perhaps. That's in a dark corner on purpose. Yeah, man. The ceiling looks more real, the walls. Take a seat. Let's talk business. Try on some fine jewelry. Get down on the piano. There's a decal under there, see, where you put your feet. It's like a little damage of the route. Same thing over here. Oh yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I'm feeling pretty good about this room here. Game developer out.